Motorcycle news. Where would the world be without bike news? In caves, that's where we'd probably be. Welcome back to Long Way Home, everyone. Lovely to see your smiling faces again. We're gonna keep today's show short and sweet since we're hard at work on editing those beautiful off-road adventure episodes, so make sure you're subscribed to catch them. First one will probably be dropping on Sunday, so get the gang together, make sure your internet's all paid up. Now, today we are going to talk about a very angry looking little bike that should not be ridden by anyone, anywhere. Stick around. Yamaha has very silently included the new 2020 MT-03 in its lineup for the US market. The model has been available in Europe for a couple of years now, but somehow never made the trip over the ocean to the US. This is set to change for 2020, and I'm sure it will be a great success since the Americans love their small engines. Motors. Now, Yamaha was kind enough to even make a small promo video with the updated bike, but I'm afraid it will backfire since the bike is obviously malfunctioning and should not be ridden by anyone, anywhere. Just take a look at all these sparks flowing over it everywhere, and in some of the scenes it can be clearly seen that it attracts lightning even more than KTM attracts mechanics. Alright, let's be serious now and see what's new with the 2020 model. The bike is mechanically very similar to its predecessor. The engine is the same 321cc twin cylinder which puts out a mouth-watering 42 horsepower. It is still mounted as a stressed member, the frame hasn't changed at all, and even though some improvements have been made to it, the weight has remained identical at 168 kilograms wet. Even though compared to KTM's baby bike, the 390 Duke, the MT-03 produces slightly less power, although in day-to-day use a 2 or 3 horsepower difference is really nothing. A lot of riders might be swayed to cross over to Yamaha's side because of the 2-cylinder engine instead of a single. Now, giving the little bike that could an aggressive look is the change Yamaha has made to the lighting solution. You now get a single LED headlight in the center of the bike with 2 downward facing running lights, which I guess are supposed to imitate eyebrows, making the bike look at you like some sort of little angry monster. LED turn signals and rear light complete the little monster's lighting package. The suspension solution has been changed as well for 2020. In the front you get a 37mm KYB upside down fork with no adjustability options, while the rear shock offers 7 adjustments for preload, which is quite unheard of in an entry-level bike. The cockpit reveals more changes for 2020. Yamaha have opted for a white on black LCD dash, which they claim is easier to operate than the old unit. The handlebars are now taller and wider, and the mirrors are now bar mounted. The MT-03 will be available in 3 colors: grey and red, blue or black. All in all, incremental changes to the 2020 model, but all of them very welcome. As an entry-level machine in Yamaha's street bike lineup, the MT-03 has to balance quality and price, and at just $4,600, it looks to have achieved just that. However, February 2020 is the make it or break it month, since that's when the bike will make its debut in US dealerships. For the rest of the world, Yamaha promises to have available by December of this year. So, what are your thoughts on the updated baby bike from Yamaha? Perhaps you do your daily sitting commutes on one. How do you use it? Let us know in the comments below. Well, that's the show, everybody. Give it a big thumbs up if you've enjoyed it. And if you think you've learned something new, consider subscribing or becoming a patron to help us make more of these shows. Cheers, and I'll see you on the next one.